Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. Thank you for being patient while I fiddled with my settings. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming chapter... I should probably get this queued up. Haha. Chapter 7 of Perfect Match. Oh, come back here. Why don't you love me? There. I'm discovering all kinds of ways that OBS doesn't love me lately. One of the biggest being that the new Mac OS update broke Siphon, so I actually, until I figure out a way around that, can't stream anything other than Choices books, so good thing that's my brand. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here on the screen, also below the player at twitch.tv/aromanticace. There is the graphic that is pretty much the same as what you see on my screen, but if you cannot read either of those, click on that graphic. It will take you to my Wattpad, where you can read the most recent version of the rules in text form. Also here on the stream, assuming that I remember to activate it anytime that a drinking game rule becomes relevant, a little animation appears on the screen, and then hopefully I remember to take it away when it's no longer valid. That's the other half of this. You gotta do it all by hand. Also, if you haven't joined us before, the story so far, we are playing as Kira, a New Yorker of some ilk. I don't even know what we do for a living. Who has enlisted the services of this matchmaking service Eros to find our perfect match. On the advice of our cousin and BFF Nadia, who met her one true love, as it were, Steve. You know, she was super happy, so she recommended that we go get ourselves hypnotized and have them find us our one true love, which seems weird. Anyway, these people, of course, cannot possibly be what they seem. There's some weird overlap between Steve's past and some of the upper echelon of Eros, and Steve just up and left Nadia a couple of chapters ago. So just surprise, don't want to be with you anymore, I guess. So Nadia has not taken this well. She's for lack of a better word, stalking Steve. She's trying to track him down. Meanwhile, we're happy as a clam with our girlfriend Hayden. But yeah, Nadia tracked Steve. No, she enlisted the help of our mutual friend and third wheel Damien. Who tracked him all the way. Sorry, I'm laughing because this is ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous, and I love it. Has tracked Steve to Philadelphia, except that Philadelphia Steve is not Nadia's Steve, it appears. Philadelphia Steve is someone else's Steve, and he has, like, a brightly colored mohawk and wears a spike-studded black motorcycle vest. When Nadia's Steve was a clean-cut country boy and ex-football star. So, riddle me that one, Batman. We're gonna find out. The stinger for Chapter 7 says, you and Nadia uncover a disturbing truth about Steve. He dyes his hair. While Damien investigates Eros firsthand. Uh-oh, is Damien gonna get hypnotized? Ooh, this should be good. This should be good. I'm excited. It's gonna be awesome. So this is Chapter 7, Familiar Faces. You stand completely frozen, watching Nadia's shocked expression. Steve? Behind you, Damien leans close to whisper in your ears. Not that way. I'll hang back so we don't cause a scene. Or, more of a scene than necessary. Dude, too late. Scene made. Just, there's no point in trying to... Nadia's, out here trying to get his... No, scene made, dude. Don't worry about it. Good idea. You rush to Nadia's side while Damien returns to his car. Steve, this is what you meant when you wrote you, quote, never wanted to hurt me? Oh boy, yeah, we lied to her about what was in that note. I'm sorry, who are you? Because I'm going with a different voice for this, Steve. Oh, sorry, it's a jacket, not a vest, my bad. That's rich. I'm the girl you stranded with a piss-poor handwritten note. I mean, I almost want to say at least he didn't text you, but if he'd texted you, then we wouldn't have been able to lie to you, so... Walk away, lady. Gary doesn't know you. Gary. We're expected to believe this guy's name is Gary. Gary, I'm sorry, is less believable than Steve. Gary is a great name for a cat. Not a great name for a millennial. Not gonna lie. His name's not Gary, lady. His name's Steve, and he owes me a goddamn explanation. Nadia, I don't think you're considering all your options here. I'm just saying. This has been, what, all of a couple weeks? And Steve, who had rather short blonde hair, you're expecting me to believe, has grown it long enough to do this mohawk and construct a whole new identity? Yeah? Is that the explanation you're going with, Nadia? Alright. Okay. Alright. You must have me mixed up with someone else. I don't know who you are. Leave. Now. I won't ask you to again. Whoa, hey, whoa, I'm trying to rein her in. Don't bring me into this. No! Oh boy, oh boy. No! I know it's you! Hey, we can say, screw you, Gary. Okay. Hang on, Nadia. Let's think this through. Or, stay out of this, lady. No. That's kinda, no. Because, here's the thing. This quote-unquote lady, as far as she's concerned, that's her boyfriend. So we are butting in on her life. Take a drink. Oh, that's some good stuff. Or, and then screw you, quote, Gary. Again, I'm having a hard time believing this is actually the same human being. So, I'm gonna go with, hang on, Nadia, let's think this through. Are you sure Steve doesn't have a twin brother we don't know about? Or that he doesn't know about? This is incredibly rare, but it does happen. No! He wouldn't keep something like that from me. Are you sure? Because his dad sure seemed like maybe he was into keeping secrets. Then let's just calm down for a second. Use our heads. That's all I've done for the last few weeks, Kira. Is that what you've been doing? Look, enough is enough, okay? I'm not this Steve guy. Leave us alone. Huh! You're asking me to hate this woman, and I really can't because of the situation. Gary walks away with his new girl without looking back. How do you know how new she is? They've probably been together for like a year. You're forced to drag Nadia to the car. Hey, Steve! That character you love in A Battle of Crowns? Yeah, he dies in the season 2 finale. Okay. I like it. The Battle of Crowns is clearly supposed to be their Game of Thrones. By beheading. But, like... Okay. At least it's not as in-jokey as what they do in The Freshman, which is The Crown and the Flame. Haha! In the car, Nadia crosses her arms and refuses to look at you or Damien. The long silence is stifling. I mean, it's not our fault. She's just upset. It's fine. She's got a right to be upset. So, that's it? Pretty much. Nadia? You're just gonna let him walk away? I mean, what else is she supposed to do? I have nothing else to say. Besides, I can't look at him without feeling like... Nadia punches the dashboard. Okay, be nice to the car. Whoa. Look, he's dropped his girl off, and that road leads to an empty alley. I'm sorry, what are you suggesting? How long have we been in the car? Have we been stalking this guy? Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No, y'all. Maybe with some private time, we can press a little harder and get some useful info out of him. Oh my god, you're advocating interrogation. What the hell? What the actual hell? Some kind of closure could keep me from another night with the bulletin board. Oh no. But I just need time to process for now. And you, Kira? Up for a little daylight interrogation? Oh my god. What do we do for a living? Do we have a job? Does anyone here have a job? I know Damien's a private eye and Nadia's a freelance artist, but does anyone here have a job? I'm so confused. Oh, what? Play detective with you? I think he means doctor, Kira. Something like that. Yeah, he means doctor. So, do we try to get answers by confronting Gary, team up with Damien and interrogate Gary for 16 diamonds, or do we let him go? I mean, I feel like a jerk going after this guy. Because I really don't think he's as involved as we think he is, but I guess let's find out if I'm right. Let's go team up with Damien and interrogate Gary. I mean, I would accept the main character of this working at the same restaurant as our player character from the Royal Romance. I would accept that, but, like, just tell me, please? Because I'm that person, I need to know. He's not getting off the hook that easy. Okay. Alright. Down, girl. Alright then. Damien just wants to, like, beat the guy up, let's be real. Make sure to... Oh, but then again, yeah, no, we're not going to land ourselves in prison. Okay? Please and thank you. Maybe you could... Nadia groans in frustration. Ugh. And that's our cue to leave. You and Damien walk side by side toward the alley Gary disappeared into. Got a plan up your sleeve? Doesn't seem like a tough guy to crack. Good cop, bad cop should work. Okay, but we should establish which one of us is the bad cop and the scary cop. I mean, good cop and bad cop. There's no good cop in this scenario, Damien. You understand this, right? We're stalking the guy and confronting him after he's told us to leave him alone. There is no good cop. Okay? Just no. I'm not gonna pull a gun on him, my god. I thought people only did that in detective movies. What do you think you're in, Kira? You're in a mystery of some kind. You're in the suspense genre, let's put it that way. Doesn't mean it doesn't work. I mean it... no. In that case, we can say, I'll play bad cop, you should play the bad cop, or we'll both be bad cops. Kira, no! Kira, no, you suck at this! Good cop, bad cop, not... I mean, granted, when I do good cop, bad cop, it tends to turn into bad cop, scary cop. But, it's not... that's not how this works. And never you mind where I'm pulling good cop, bad cop. Just... make something up. I honestly am not sure that Gary's really gonna buy us as bad cop, especially since we were kind of the voice of reason earlier, so I think Damien should be the bad cop. Ha! My forte. Oh god, please don't hurt him. Maybe I should have been bad cop so that I wouldn't hurt him. Uh-oh. You spot Gary rounding a corner, but manage to catch up to him. Gary clearly has not heard anything we've been saying. Hey, I'm sorry about what happened back there. My friend and I ambushing you and all. You know, I'm totally not doing that again right now. She alright? She will be. Oh my god, okay. Alright. Oh my god! Damien lifts Gary by the collar and draws his fist back. Cool, so now we're on the hook for felony menacing. Awesome. And assault, technically, because he did grab him and shove him... No, yeah, he's on the hook for assault. Who are you? What do you know about Eros? Tell us the truth! Eros is the Greek god of erotic love and had, like, arrows and shit? What do you want from me, dude? Who are you? No, yeah, you're totally right. Third wheel's being a jerk. Take a drink. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, what the fuck? Told you I cuss. Are the shirts coming off next, lads? You pull Damien's hand, pretending to rein him in, but he shakes you off. I'm not pretending. I'm trying to rein him in. The guy who's gonna tear you to pieces if you don't cooperate. Oh, yeah, there's the menacing. Oh my god. We're gonna have to bail Damien out of prison. Not again, Damien. Oh my god, we are making this worse. Again? What do you mean again? God. No. No. Believe me, you don't want to know what happens to people who waste my time. Uh-oh. But he won't, because he's willing to help us, right? Gary's jaw tightens, but he reluctantly nods. Okay. Alright. Fine. Gary lands on the ground, brushing his shoulders roughly, and you see a mark on his right palm. That looks exactly like Steve's scar from the car accident. Gary, we can say, does the name Moonlight ring a bell? Do you not recognize Nadia at all? Or, how'd you get that scar? So the fact that they told us about the scar almost says that I'm supposed to follow that lead and ask, how did you get that scar? I don't think asking about Nadia is really gonna cut it. But then again, like, the name... Okay, so here's the thing. Like, he forgot the name Moonlight before. So there's a chance it was... So yeah, I think I am supposed to follow up with, how'd you get the scar? I get cuts and scrapes almost every day. I'd waste too much time keeping track of all of them. Oh yeah? One on your hand? You don't remember that one? Because here's the thing. I scrape myself up fairly regularly. I remember when I get something on my palm. Liar. You got this in a car accident. I drive a bike. Now, if I see either of you or your crazy friend again, I'm calling the cops. Okay. Gary walks away, bumping you on purpose. You hear him whisper, "freaks," as he stomps down the street. I'm gonna guess that was the wrong choice then. Cool. So, that scar means Steve and Gary are physically the same person. Somehow, he grew his hair out awful damn fast. I'm just saying, hair grows like a half an inch every 4 weeks, usually. Some people can grow hair faster, but, not usually that fast. So we grilled Gary for more information. Yay! Which doesn't make sense at all. Regardless, that was excellent effort for your first interrogation. Oh, God. I can't decide whether I'm angry that he's being patronizing or angry that the game is still trying to have him as our third wheel. Well, we can say P.I. Damien is pretty cool too. You're the Watson to my Sherlock. Or, who says this was my first interrogation? I like the chutzpah of you're the Watson to my Sherlock, except that Watson is the mediating... Well, yeah, Watson's the mediating force on Sherlock, so that actually makes this backwards. So I think I'm just gonna go with who says this was my first interrogation. Hey now. Being cocky is the first step to giving yourself away. Yeah, well, I sure as hell wasn't gonna flatter you. If. Do you see everything as one form of power play or another? Yes, he's a man. He's a cis-het man. Allo cis-het man. Yes, everything is a power play. Everything. Basically. At least he admits it. Tell him you played 20 sexy questions with Hayden and make him jealous. Yeah, exactly. I want to know, we can say, what was your first interrogation like? If you ever missed being a cop. Or, if you enjoyed that as much as I did. No. Think I'm going to go with... What was your first interrogation like? It's thematic. We'll go with it. Oh man, it was not good. Really? Oh boy. You don't have to look that pleased. Group of teenagers shoplifted half a store's luxury goods. We caught one kid, but he refused to give up his friends. Thought I could get him to soften up with a can of soda. Oh, dude, rookie mistake. And he used it to retaliate. He sprayed my favorite shirt, ruined my hair, laughed at me, and told me to piss off. I mean, I would too. Just saying. Dude. Like, yeah. On my first day, too. Oh, double yeah. Yeah. I hope there's a footage of this immortalized somewhere. There's a footage? Just one footage. Just, okay. Alright. Yeah, the bottom of the ocean. In the car, you update Nadia on what's happened. At least I know I haven't gone completely off the rails. You were... You're clinging to the rails, if that's what you mean. Yeah, so I had the DA nail that kid for obstruction of justice in addition to shoplifting. He's still doing hard time. Yeah, exactly. We're really sorry, Nadia. I'm glad you two went. But I just feel so powerless. You know what would really help? Gary and his new girl getting hit by a school bus? Ouch! Wow! Nadia! No! What the hell? Don't be like wishing buses on people, that hurts! Oh my god, why is everyone such awful people? Not exactly. Ever gone to a self-defense class, Nadia? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Please don't tell me we have to go through another bad self-defense training montage, because I swear to God. Nope. But now may actually be the perfect time. Why? How is this fixing anything? I have a little bit of whiplash here, I'm not gonna lie. That's what I thought. I know a guy who teaches a class not far from here. You should check it out. Oh my god, no. No, please don't make me do this. It'd be good for you to blow off some steam and get that extra dose of self-love. No, I'm not here for this. In light of everything, there's no harm in learning to protect yourself. No, there's not. Ordinarily, I would wholeheartedly agree with you, Damien. I just don't understand what this is going to help. If anything, this is going to hurt the situation because now she's going to come in there with a bunch of adrenaline, feeling like she can take somebody on, and she's going to cause an incident and hurt somebody. This is incredibly irresponsible. Take up knitting or something. Don't go jogging. I don't care. Anything but teaching her how to hit people. What are you doing? Okay. Fuck. Then you're coming with me, Kira. I could use some fun, solid company. Please no. Please no. What about Damien? As if Damien and the word fun could coexist without the world imploding. Ouch! Damien narrows his eyes at her. Funny, I've actually got a client meeting in a nearby neighborhood, but we'll drive back to New York together. By taking the self-defense class, Nadia will acquire fighting skills that may come in handy in the future. Oh, God. How much is this? 17 diamonds. Yeah. I know it's getting me something later, but I'm having a really hard time spending that on something that I honestly think is just gonna make the situation worse. I really do. Um, And honestly, this is just a recipe for Ace screaming some more about how the self-defense class is awful and not teaching you anything that's actually going to be useful. So, let's not. Let's not with that. I feel like once during the royal romance was enough. So, I'm going to take a rain check. Maybe we could go shopping instead? We as in me included? Hell yeah. You're paying for everything, by the way. Wow, Nadia just sliding right on in there, alright. Oh, that'll cheer her up for sure. I need more friends. New friends. Yeah, too late, Damien. The next day. Ooh, we're in group chat. Yay! Meet me in front of Eros in 10. Because... Question mark. Just come. You... You want me to have the word Eros and the phrase just come on the same screen at the same time and not make a bunch of dirty jokes. Is that what you want me to do? Because I feel like the god of erotic love doesn't actually have to tell his lovers to come. Okay, alright, just, Fine. So bossy. Oh my god, it's getting worse. I just... Okay, we're just... Rated T for teen. T for teen! I'm reading too much into this. No, this actually has nothing to do with Patreon. This is entirely unrelated. This is Banmox's fault, actually, is whose fault this is. Ah! Oh, I tapped in the wrong spot. Excuse me. Oh, this took me a second. OMW, on my way. I was... Oh my word for some reason. I don't know why. I don't... Just... Okay. Okay. You arrive in time to spot Damien walking out of Eros's front door. Okay. Hey, what's going on? He leads you away from the building, cutting straight to the chase. Out back, there's a door that leads to a loading dock. There's security patrolling every floor, cameras lining the hallways. Even P-card IDs for all of the employees. Yeah, lots of places do that, especially when they're safeguarding, critical information about their clients, Damien. You're forgetting there's tons of people's contact information locked up in this building. I would sure as shit hope they have security. Yet... He may well have gone in the back door. He seems like the type. Okay. So you were in there doing what? Recon? Focus, Kira. Why would a so-called matchmaking service need all that? Literally for all the reasons I just listed, Damien. Jesus Christ. Well, we can say it could have something to do with Steve. I met Hayden because of Eros. Maybe you're just being paranoid. Or we need more evidence. I do think Damien's being a little bit unreasonable here, so I'm gonna go with we need more evidence. I think he's grasping at straws. I'm just saying that everything you've mentioned can be found in most office buildings in New York. We need some proof that these things are connected rather than just security precautions. I'll be damned. Shedding invisible proud tears as we speak. I like the way you think. Okay. I wasn't insinuating anything. Oh God. Oh no. Damien, no. So she says. What was I insinuating? Seriously, what? Did you? Are you on something, my dude? Because my ace ass just missed that whole thing. And I got a dirty ass mind, so I don't know what the hell. Okay. Alright. Sure. You still haven't answered my first question. I wanted to get a sense of how Eros runs. Learn their office layout. See how the quiz works. The perfect match quiz? Why? Because we keep turning him down, Kira. Why do you think? Damien grabs the back of his neck and groans. Oh, I don't know. Curiosity? Maybe? You're lonely, dude. It's okay. You can be lonely. Like, that's a legitimate thing. And they said, and I quote, I'm ineligible for a perfect match. I'm guessing this is because you're a dude, because so far the only two people that we know for sure have been successful-ish clients of Eros are women. So, just starting there. Damien, we can say, they're idiots. I think you're great. We're not doing, nope. I'm sorry. Or, are you okay? Let's be supportive without really, like, injecting ourselves into, if we're gonna go with, are you okay? Of course not. I am thoroughly flabbergasted, heartbroken, devastated to my very core. You fudged the test, didn't you, you bastard? Sure you are. I just don't understand why they'd reject you. Still going with he fudged the test on purpose. Who knows? Seems my skeptical reputation precedes me. Guess I didn't make the, quote, exclusive cut. Damien laughs, but it sounds somewhat hollow. I'm fine, Kira. I mean, so far we're batting 500 on successful relationships out of Eros, so I don't know what you think you're missing, dude. Are you sure? Yeah. See, here's the thing that I don't get. So let's say that Eros does have something to do with, you know, Steve-Gary conundrum. Let's say that Steve and Gary are the same person. It really seems like that's true. And that Eros just, like, pulled him out to to go, like, be with somebody else. Let's say that happened. This is a terrible business model for a matchmaking service to deliberately end relationships with paying clients. Like, this is a legitimately bad thing, because here's the thing. The thing that gets people going to a matchmaking service is the promise of a successful relationship. If it comes out that none of the relationships out of Eros have been stable for more than a couple months, people are gonna catch on and they're not gonna be happy. Like, every time you saw those, like, ads for eHarmony, their thing was always like, oh, and they've been together for years now somehow, even though eHarmony hadn't existed that long. Like, you have to have the longevity of at least more than a couple months out of a relationship before people are really going to be satisfied with your product. So, this seems weird to me. This seems very weird to me. The Bachelor and the Bachelorette are entertainment, though. It's not really a commodity being sold. It's a little bit different. The Bachelor and the Bachelorette are successful because people just like watching it. It's not the consumers themselves are not being promised a stable, successful relationship. The consumers are being promised a good time, is all. If people honestly expect that these relationships are completely stable after The Bachelor and The Bachelorette have been going on for how many seasons, they're being a touch naive. Just a little bit naive. A lot of them, yeah, it's basically a mill for reality stars. Yeah. I mean, pretty much. There's a reason they're all pretty. Let's put it that way. Anyway, this just seems like an awful business model, especially if you're literally taking the same performers and recycling them into new roles and thinking that nobody's gonna find out. This is a terrible business model. He takes a deep breath as if to compose himself. Yeah, let's not waste time talking about this. Anyway, I'm about to head to a nearby pub for a drink. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. So we can console him? Don't tell me. Archer and Hops? Oh my god, Archer and Hops! Like the TV show and then the bunny from Zootopia. Maybe I'm reaching, but I don't think I am. Wow. Okay. Nadia says that's where you go for some serious brooding time. Oh no. Oh no, don't, no. Damn it, Nadia. Don't tell Nadia anything. She's clearly a blabbermouth. Well, is it true? How are we going around with our belly button showing all the time? Aren't we getting cold? I would get chilly. No? I mean, yeah. But only come if you want to. Do you want me to? I wouldn't say yes if it was anyone else, but... yes, I'd like that. Oh god, please no. So, we can cheer up Damien at his favorite pub for 18 diamonds or head home. This is where he goes for serious brooding time, is it? This looks like the set of Guys and Dolls, like, where Adelaide performs. This is not a pub. This is a piano lounge. Like, I feel guilty. You should go cheer up our friend, but at the same time, I know what you're doing, Choices. I know what you're doing, and I don't like it. Fine. We'll go cheer up Damien at the pub. Shall we? Define shall and we. You and Damien enter Archer and Hops. I'm just gonna sit on that for a second. Okay. Chandeliers hang from the ceiling, and there are classy leather booths lined around the room. This is not a pub. Stop calling this a pub. Damien leads you to the bar. Huh, back already, Nazario? What are you moping about this time? Oh dear. Not you too. The bartender laughs and pats Damien on the shoulder, a clear camaraderie between them. I'm Flynn. Not sure if you remember me, but I was your waiter during brunch a few weeks ago. Packed day, not allowed to chat up customers in that restaurant, all that jazz. What? It's a subtle intervention for your functional alcoholism, Damien. I mean, basically. So, what? Is that where he's supposed to be remembering Damien from? Or is he talking to us now? I'm lost. I'm so lost. I remember. I'm Kira. Okay. You and Damien take your seats. So, any deep, dark secrets about Damien you're willing to share, Flynn? Damien's eyes visibly widen for a second. Gee, I wonder what deep, dark secrets Flynn might know. I don't want it. You and your forced normativity. Nope. Bartender's code of conduct. I mean, fair. Though you'd be more than welcome to pry, if you can beat Damien at the Nazario Chug. The what now? About that functional alcoholism, Damien. Why? Why would you bring up the Nazario Chug? Because we need some timed choices to come up, Damien. That's why. What's that? Flynn grabs a bottle of Bacardi from the middle shelf. Bacardi! Oh! You cannot be serious. You want me to chug Bacardi? No thank you. No bloody thank you. I'm out. Goodbye. I mean, it's true. Feeling guilty about your drinking is a sign of alcoholism. This is very true. Yep. Next thing you know, he'll be trying to be like, I don't actually do this. He's making things up. Yep. Bacardi, though. You really should be lying about this. Flynn grabs a bottle of Bacardi from the middle shelf, 2 glasses, and a slim deck of cards. Okay. 2 dark and stormies coming up. No. No. I would take rum and coke over this. Oh my god. No. Ugh. Damien sighs loudly. Yes, you're outed as a Bacardi drinker. You take the top card. Black means dare, red means truth. If you fail or want to dodge your task, you drink according to the number on the card. So this is exactly the same game that we played at Nadia's apartment, except there's actually dares instead of just truths. It's the same thing. Oh my god. Okay. I'd suggest not playing a game named after me, but seeing you do a few dares would make me feel better. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna mess with consent, aren't we? I'm gonna be unhappy. Oh boy. Okay. Aren't you glad you didn't hear my self-defense rant now? You get to hear me rant about this. Then I'll go first. You flip the top card and reveal 5 of diamonds, so red. Looks like truth. How are things going with Hayden? Fishing. Hayden and I are, we can say, really happy. We care about each other. Getting along, but I'm still keeping my guard up. Or, not your business. Cheers! Here's the thing. I would be like, I'm still keeping my guard up, except I know that's an in for Damien. I would also be like, not your business, cheers, but that's another in for Damien. Just, I guess I have to go with what I would do. And say, getting along, but I'm still keeping my guard up. I don't want to do this. Things are moving fairly quickly, and she seems too good to be true at times. Yeah, too good to be true with her tongue. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Anyone who seems too good to be true probably is. But if you're happy, I'm happy. The hell you are, Damien. Shut up. Thanks, Damien. Your turn. 3 of clubs and black means dare. You're gonna make me embarrass myself, aren't you? Yup. Haha, thoroughly. And how is that supposed to help? I mean, this bar looks pretty empty. You'll be fine. You'll see. I dare you to yell a long list of compliments about me, including how hot I am, show everything in your wallet, or put ice cubes down your shirt. Okay, we are not heading the route of leading Damien on. Although, frankly, yelling a long list of compliments about your friends does, in fact, make you feel better. Why would he put ice cubes down his shirt? Why would he show everything in his wallet? I'm so... You know what? It's so ridiculous, I have to pick it. Put ice cubes down your shirt. Why not? How old are you, 16? Yes, apparently. And 3/4. They allow me to drink for some reason. He scoops a handful of ice and drops it inside his shirt. Oh, cold. Colder than I thought. The ice slowly seeps through his shirt, leaving it slightly see-through. Okay. Alright. Still funny. Is this what you had in mind? Not particularly, I just wanted to watch you squirm, but... I'm assuming I'm bi in this, since we had the choice of boys or girls. So, I don't know, maybe. Did we want to see his nipples? I don't know. Are they impressive? Some nipples are disappointing. Maybe. No. The ice cubes finally clatter on the floor. Damien zips up his jacket with a grin. Did I or did I not make you smile? Just a bit. Yeah, no need to rub it in. On your turn, the top of the deck is... another dare. Haha, payback time. Oh god. Oh no. He scans the room for a second. See that woman over there? Just random lady, minding her business, not affiliated with us in any way. I dare you to pretend you're her biggest fan and take a selfie with her. Okay. What? We can say, you want me to fawn over her? Easy. You're crazy. Or, no way, I'm taking 3 sips. You know, I'm okay with it. You want me to fawn over her? Easy. You saunter to the lady Damien picked across the crowd. You take a deep breath and... oh my god. Are you Kaylin Bolshakov? Your performance in Obscura was amazing. Okay, this is some boundless enthusiasm here. Take a drink. Yeah. Actually, Too late. Scene made. See my friend over there? He's dying for a picture with you. If you don't mind, it'd mean the world to him. Yeah, asshole. If you insist. Clearly not this person. This is great. Oh, I do. Damien! Damien begrudgingly joins you and the bewildered lady. Duck faces on 3. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Thank you so much, Kaylin. Can't wait for your next masterpiece. Okay. Alright. Sure. You're welcome? You return to the bar. A moment of eye-to-eye with Damien, and you both burst out laughing. This poor woman. That made my night for some reason. I mean, pretty girls, what do you want? Cheer up, mission complete. The two of you play a few more rounds, nearly finishing 3/4 of the Bacardi together. Oh my god, take a gulp. Why would you... 3/4 of a bottle of Bacardi. Bacardi. This ain't worth it. I'd say no offense to anyone who drinks Bacardi, but it's bad. Okay? Hey, you two. Damien's on his best behavior, I hope. You'd think. Flynn shuffles the cards and offers the deck to Damien, a mischievous look on his face. Damien reveals a Queen of Hearts and glares at Flynn. Oh god, please no. Flynn, no. We are taken. We are a one-woman woman. Okay? Seriously. Why? Is that like 12 mandatory tequila shots? Oh my god, he's gonna die. Forget breaking him out of prison, we're gonna have to take him to the ER. I'm afraid the card for that would breed alcohol poisoning. Yeah, especially after finishing 3/4 of a bottle of Bacardi. It's a special draw, can't be skipped, and the question must revolve around one's love life. Please, no, why? 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 I know why, but why? Ooh. You're welcome. Flynn refills your near-empty drinks and leaves you with a wink. Please tell me he filled with anything other than Bacardi. So, we can say, are you seeing anyone at the moment? No. Why are you so judgmental about love? Reasonable. Or, what was your last partner like? No, that's not appropriate. No. And also, isn't he our friend? Wouldn't we know something about whether or not he was dating or... Technically, we should have an idea as to the answer to all these questions, because we've been friends for years, but, I'm going with why are you so judgmental about love? Why not? Let's see what they give him. It's a job qualification first and foremost. Yes, because the thing that they teach you at Police Academy is never fall in love. Right. You don't progress in my industry by believing in fairy tales, or giving people the benefit of the doubt. Okay. That sounds lonely. Damien takes a sip of his drink. Alright, they're still drinking. Take a drink. Yeah, there's a fine line between lonely and alone. Think I've gotten pretty good at navigating the two. My last relationship was a crash and burn, with a few more intense variables added in. Uh-oh. Meaning? She was my partner when I worked at NYPD. Fierce, incredibly smart. Difficult, some would say. But she had a soft spot for me. Wow, that was awful. But she had a soft spot for me, and vice versa. We worked together for Interpol overseas, and it was good for a while. Then our case went south. I was shipped back home, and she had a choice. Me or the job. I really thought she'd choose me for a second. But I can't say I'm too disappointed, though. Oh, yeah? Since what Eros is selling would most likely end in alimony, palimony, or me staking out strangers on a fire escape. Not for you, though, I hope. Nice save. Eros has got stats and science, but they don't know you, Damien. You're a good guy, and an even better friend. Okay. You'll find the right person. Keep telling yourselves that, kids. Don't actually have to find the right person to be happy. Thanks, Kira. Means a lot. Okay. Alright. Cool. Damien gazes into your eyes for a second, but then stands abruptly. Damn right you do. It's getting late. Yes, it is. Go home. But I'm glad you came with me. I literally had to make sure you weren't going to drink yourself into the ER, so... Not that I appear to have done a very good job of that. Sorry, I keep hitting my microphone tonight. I don't know what's going on. So we comforted Damien and learned about his past. Yay! Me too. The next morning, Hayden arrives at your apartment. Hey! Sorry to drop by so early. I don't mind at all. A lot has happened. I'm actually glad to see you. That sounded awful. You welcome Hayden inside, and she gives you a sweet kiss on the cheek as she enters. Because of course she does. She's lovely. Sounds like you and Damien uncovered a lot. I'll make us some pick-me-ups and you can tell me about it? Hell yeah. Sure, I'll have my usual. Our usual is green tea with honey, coffee, cream, and sugar, or black coffee. We're not gonna be all edgy with the black coffee. We're not gonna do that. We look like, honestly, we probably drink coffee, cream, and sugar. Even though I hate coffee. Can't. Yuck. Hayden emerges from the kitchen a couple minutes later with a mug in hand. Here you go. 1 coffee with cream and sugar. Thanks. The caffeine is definitely welcome. I'm gonna make something for myself. Keep talking. Hayden heads back into the kitchen as you relay Damien's findings about Eros and Steve. That sounds awful. Legitimately awful. Okay. It's weird, right? For Eros to have that level of security? No. Hayden returns from the kitchen with a second mug. I mean, a bit strange, but not out of the question. Lots of buildings in New York have advanced security. Hayden offers you the mug. 1 coffee with cream and sugar. Uh-oh, she's glitching. Hayden? We can say, you already gave me my drink, or, are you feeling alright? I think I'm gonna go with, are you feeling alright, because what the hell? Hayden notices your mug and cringes with embarrassment. Holy mother of crap, I completely spaced. I would facepalm so hard if I weren't holding a scalding hot liquid. No worries, happens to the best of us. Guess I needed this caffeine more than I realized. Hayden takes a seat next to you on the couch. This Steve business has been stressing me out. Same. You know, there's another reason I came this morning. Sloan wanted me to invite you over tonight. Really? Really? She's been talking about quality friendship time a lot, and is actually excited for a social function, which is uncharacteristic. Well, in that case, how can I say no? Later that night, you arrive at Sloan and Hayden's apartment. Kira, you're here! The invitation worked! There's usually a possibility of that, yes. It did. Thanks for having me. Please, come in. You'll notice the easy listening adult contemporary music I've arranged for ambiance. Oh my god, she's adorable! Y'all, look at her. Sloan gestures stiffly over to the couch, where Hayden sits with her guitar, effortlessly plucking out a pleasant series of chords. Sloan heard this song at a department store and specifically requested that I be playing it when you arrive. It is market-tested background music, Hayden. Oh my god. I love it. Without a word, Hayden leans in and gives you a kiss on the cheek and a sly smirk. Yeah, it's gonna be good, I can tell. Board games will start in 1 hour. I've also taken the liberty of making an hors d'oeuvre recipe from an online pinboard. Oh my god! She's so cute! Full disclosure, I later realized they were appetizers meant for a baby shower, so please excuse the powder blue theme. I am decidedly not, quote, having a boy. Yeah, especially since gender reveal parties are pretty cringy anyway. Yeah. Gender reveal lasagna is the latest thing that I've seen, and please, are the yellow cis hets okay? Are they really okay? Stop. Just stop. Stop with the desecration of the food items and stop forcing your binary gender essentialism on your kids. Okay. See, this is the level of planning I've come to know and love from Sloan. I hope this is okay, Kira. If you can't tell, I don't host often. It's adorable, though. Sloan, everything is, we can say, perfect, interesting, or very you. I don't know. I feel like we're being kind of judgy here, so take a drink. Oh no, the gender reveal lasagna was absolutely disgusting. Imagine bright blue lasagna. Yeah, it was. Oh my, it did not look edible. It honestly did not look edible. I don't. Why? Humans, why? Humans, why? Okay, Sloan, everything is perfect. Let's be nice to her. Oh, see, I figured that would work. Really? I'm sort of just going through the motions of what I think a normal person would do. Actually, that's what I'm doing at all times, and it's gotten me strangely far in life. Oh, I'm sorry, Sloan. I said the wrong thing again. I think you'd be surprised how many people are doing that very same thing. Yeah, like the cute little cupcakes with colored frosting. Okay. But, like, also still kind of weird. But, like, yeah, no, the lasagna, the gender reveal lasagna, please stop. We have gone way too far now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab us all some of the sangria Sloan made. It's a Halloween recipe, but it's delicious. Excellent. Are there like little floating fake eyeballs in it? Because this is awesome. You should probably stick to water, Hayden. You've been having that headache all afternoon. Uh-oh, is the alcohol gonna interfere with her circuits? I'll be fine, Sloan. Do your hostess thing. Yeah, but she's your handler. Hayden disappears into the kitchen for a moment as Sloan sits down with you, producing a stack of cards. I've researched a number of light conversation topics for just this occasion. It's like having a dinner party with Data. I love it. I love it. Data from Star Trek. That's what this reminds me of. Shoot. What names do you like best for the brand new baby boy? Oh, honey. Oh, dear. Sloan looks more closely at her cards. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Suddenly, a noise sounds from across the room. Another typo there. Uh-oh. You look to find Hayden collapsed on the floor, surrounded by shattered glass. Kira? You rush over and cradle Hayden. She looks up at you, searching desperately, until her eyes flutter closed. Oh no! We've killed her with sangria. Oh wow, they actually have a closed eye model. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen one from Choices. Huh. Hayden! Uh-oh. So, that's the end of this chapter. Yeah, we can probably get away with it. We'll take a short break and try to blast through Chapter 8 in just a few, so stay tuned. Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome back for Chapter 8 of Perfect Match. So, with Hayden in critical condition, you turn to your friends for comfort. But will your time with them reveal even more secrets? Let's find out! So this is Chapter 8, Star-Crossed. At the sound of glass breaking, you and Sloane rush over to find Hayden lying unconscious on the floor. Hayden! Shards from the broken sangria glasses splay around Hayden. You kneel down and shake her, but she doesn't wake up. Oh god, broken glass on the floor. Ugh. That just... No! She's unconscious. Calm down. You fumble for your cell phone and struggle to unlock it. Come on, come on! Oh, here, let me. Sloane calls a number on her phone. Hello, we have an emergency. What do you want to bet she's not calling 911? You cradle Hayden in your arms. Hayden, we can say, stay with me. It's all going to be okay. Or, you mean so much to me. I think we've kind of established that I'm playing things a little bit close to the vest. I'm just going to go with stay with me. It's a nice neutral sentiment. We'll get through this together. I promise. Yeah, exactly. She just needs a reboot. Just turn her off and back on. It'll be fine. Hayden's eyelids flutter slightly. Kira? Hayden touches your face gently, then her arm drops and her eyes close once more. Soon, sirens ring out down the street. EMTs and paramedics load Hayden onto a stretcher and into the ambulance as lights flash around you. You watch as they close the doors and the ambulance speeds away. They said we can meet them at the hospital. Let's go. Poor Sloane, she planned everything so well, and now this. At the hospital, you head straight to the receptionist. Hi, we're looking for Hayden Young. One moment, please. She types away on her computer. She's been admitted to the emergency room. Her condition is stabilized, but she needs rest. Only family members may visit at this time. Sure. Only family members? We can say, I understand. Let us in now. But I'm her girlfriend. Yeah, honestly, they might let us get away with girlfriends, so I'm gonna try it. But I'm her girlfriend. Yes, and I'm just the receptionist, but I'm here working overtime because I know where I should be. Wow, what the hell? I mean, I get that the receptionists deal with this all the time, but what the hell? It's kind of weird. I don't care that you're working overtime. What the hell? We'll make sure to call Hayden's emergency contact, Sloan Washington, when she's ready to accept visitors. Yeah, speaking of Sloan... Come on, Kira. You and Sloan step away from the desk. I just want to know what's going on. One of the paramedics said Hayden had symptoms of post-concussion syndrome. People are more prone to getting a stroke or blood clot after severe head trauma like that car accident. Oh boy. Cool. Sloan, you really didn't need to say the word stroke right now. Sloan takes one look at your horrified face. Yup. Sorry, that was supposed to be my comforting voice, but I can see how that's not comforting. We'll have more data tomorrow. We can check in on her then. Data. Well, at least we tried to see her. As you walk along the river, you notice Sloan fidgeting with her hands. Well, that's the last time I ever throw a party. Poor thing. Poor baby. Are you all right? Yes, I'm just worried. I feel the same way people must have felt watching Friendship 7 re-enter Earth's atmosphere with a loose heat shield. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Right, I'm sure. I should have made her go to the doctor sooner. She kept complaining about headaches after the crash. Oh, Sloan, this isn't your fault. Yeah, Hayden's a grown-ass woman. We can say, so, you and Hayden are really close friends, huh? Or, do you have feelings for Hayden? Wow, no, not the moment. Not the moment. Take a drink. You don't have to have quote-unquote feelings for someone to care about them and want them to, like, be healthy and shit, so you and Hayden are really close friends, huh? You could say we're bosom buddies. You're clones. It's okay. It's okay, Sloan. I don't think anyone would say that. At least not in this era. Yes, I regretted my word choice immediately. Hayden is my biggest support system, and one of my few friends. Though I'm probably not supposed to admit that. Oh, baby, it's okay. Sloan pauses by the railing, looking out over the water. For what it's worth, I'm glad Hayden has someone like you. You seem to care about her a lot, and I know she cares about you. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it? Tonight's when Hayden and I usually go to my favorite planetarium for their weekly late-night event. Hayden really wanted to take you there after the party. It's our routine. It always calms me down when I'm worried about something or need to escape. But now Hayden can't make it. I mean, that's what happens when you're in the ER. What's the planetarium like? Oh, it's beautiful. It has the most amazing projection of constellations. I think you'd love it. I mean, you could come with me? Only if you want to, of course. Wow, they're like really big on only do this if you want to, which is really odd. I guess I'm just not used to going to the planetarium alone. So, whoa. We can get to know Sloane at the planetarium for 19 diamonds or turn down her invitation. I would like to get to know her. Just see what's going on. 19 diamonds though, ouch. Let's do it. Really? You'll go? That's great. Sloane clears her throat. I mean, that's great. Let's go to the place. Yes, follow me. Oh my god, I am. I'm convinced that she's just Data from Star Trek. In the planetarium, you and Sloane recline back in the comfortable seats. Your breath catches in your throat. Planetariums are super cool, though, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, look at that. That's so cool. Whoa, what a view. Tonight, they're gonna show projections of the universe from the past, present, and future. From the Big Bang all the way to predicted endings like the Big Rip, the Big Crunch, and the Big Freeze. Dude, watching... So, if you've never seen a time-lapse of... or an image of, like, the early universe, you should be able to find them on the internet. Probably find them on YouTube. It's really cool. Really, really cool. I recommend it. Look it up. Look it up. It's a lot of fun. Those last two just sound like delicious desserts. Might not be such a bad way to go. I mean, heat death is not necessarily pleasant, but sure, you do you, Kira. It actually describes dark energy pulling the universe apart at the seams. But yes, it also sounds like dessert. Maybe some sort of taffy? What's a dessert you pull? Taffy? Okay, remind me not to make jokes about the end of the world around you. You watch as the projection animates the shifting cosmos of the past. You know, I've always wished I could time travel. I'd get answers to so many questions. What about you, Kira? Are you curious about the past or future at all? I mean, yeah, but I've seen Doctor Who. Don't fuck with time. Like... If I had a time travel machine, I would, so we could go back in time, not use it, no time like the present, or visit the future. So, I actually did do a poll on Twitter a few weeks ago before I started, it was in between starting Perfect Match and Endless Summer, where I asked my Twitter respondents whether they valued past, present, or future the most. The majority chose present, with future being a somewhat distant second, and then past, almost no one. So I guess I would say I would not use it, no time like the present. 3D printers are more than enough innovation for me. I've seen enough dystopian films to know how this goes. It's true. I don't think the films get it right. Most films hardly know how gravity works. It's true. I get where you're coming from, though. Still, I can't wait to see what advancements gets made in data compression. Yeah. Vaguely kind of related to what I do for a living, so yeah, sure. Excited. You easily get excited about things like this, don't you? Oh, don't get me started on lossless compression. Yeah, if I had to pick, like, if I couldn't just stay, if I had to go one way or the other, I'd go to the future. You're less likely to fuck things up if you go to the future. Like, If you go to the past, you could fuck things up. We've all seen, some piece of media that talks about that. Back to the Future, most notably. But yeah, time traveling to the future is less problematic. So, how did you first get into tech anyway? Well, when I was released from the factory, I built my first computer from spare parts when I was a kid. My mom always encouraged me when it came to technology and science. That's great that your mom was such a big support. Support, sure. She introduced me to all my childhood heroes like Stephen Hawking, Alan Turing, Blair Hall, bunch of old white guys. Once, when I was 16, I wanted to see this tech entrepreneur speak. I printed a fake college ID and snuck in just so I could see her. Wait, you printed a fake ID for that? Hey, she had her priorities. People usually do that for, drinking, partying, living on the wild side. There's nothing more wild than a good fireside chat. Anyway, I pursued science and mathematics through college and internships, and that's how I ended up at NASA, more or less. No big deal or anything. Actually, it was very difficult. I stayed up all night practicing brain teasers for the interview. Yeah, interviewing with government labs is interesting. That's interesting is a word I would use for that. I was just poking fun at you. Oh! I'll catch up on that. Promise. I love my job. The only downside is that I work long hours and tutor on the side, so it's hard to make new friends. Yeah, it's because she's not paid enough. Sloane's eyes widen in embarrassment. And, find dates. Sloane, dating is not the be-all, end-all of being an adult. Come on, we've talked about this. Well, not you and I specifically, but just find my Twitter. Have you ever thought about using Eros? It's supposed to have the perfect equation for finding love and whatnot. What? Me? No, I've been really busy. Besides, the matchmaking process sounds nerve-wracking. They hypnotize you, it's fine. I think we can say, you should give the quiz a shot. You're right, dating is less important. Or, you should have no trouble finding someone on your own. No, you're right, dating is less important. You hustle and you know your priorities. I respect that. This sounds like a compliment, and I will accept it gratefully. I'll admit, dating services and the blend of the subjective unpredictability of emotion with the logic of science is fascinating. But it's complicated. In the past, my partners always got intimidated by my ambition, and I'd prioritize my job over them. It's never worked out. Sloane, we can say, those people are missing out, or you don't need anyone. Well, Sloane is kind of talking like maybe she wants it, so I'm not going to tell her you don't need anyone, even though that's actually what I think. Because that doesn't help when it's something that you legitimately want. So, those people are missing out. You're awesome, and if they were awesome too, they wouldn't feel threatened. You'll find someone amazing who can keep up. You'll be bosses together and take over the world, power couple style. I appreciate it, Kira. If Hayden were here, I think she'd say the same thing. Aw, it's almost like she's our perfect match. Speaking of Hayden, how'd you two meet? I had a spot open in my apartment and needed a roommate. I had nightmares for days about rooming with a stranger, but I didn't know anyone who was looking. I got lucky when I found Hayden. I've never been stellar with people, but with Hayden it was different. He's stellar. We're in a planetarium and she works for NASA. How so? I'm from Queens, so I showed her around the city, taught her how to take the subway, hail cabs, that kind of thing. In return, it was comforting to be around a friend who appreciated the quiet. I felt like I was in a safe space where I could be myself. Sounds like you two were destined to meet. Something like that. We'd play chess and go to this planetarium together. Hayden didn't mind when I needed to nerd out over the latest discovery. She'd get excited with me. Aww. You look back up at the ceiling and watch a new constellation form. That's Orion. It's my favorite. Yeah, Orion. See, here's the thing about Orion. I went for years assuming that part of the constellation that you see was his leg. I have since been informed that is not his leg, it's another lower appendage. I'm not sure I believe that. I still think it's his leg, but yeah, basically it went from being his leg to then someone was like, well, you know that's his sword. And I was like, no, that's his leg. And they were like, oh, no, that's not what I mean by sword. To answer the question in the chat, yes, it was. Yeah. I still don't believe this. I still think it's literally the size of his leg. I think it's his leg. But someone tried to tell me otherwise, and yeah. Yeah. Orion was a talented hunter, but he was too boastful. The other gods sent a powerful scorpion to defeat him, so Orion escaped into the sea. A god fooled Artemis into shooting an object in the sea, claiming it was a horrible villain. Oh my god, Artemis turned around and fucking murdered whoever that was, I guarantee it. What happened next? When Artemis swam out to retrieve her victim, she discovered that it was her friend Orion. The gods wouldn't bring Orion back to life, so instead, Artemis put Orion's picture in the sky so that she could always remember him, and then proceeded to murder the rest of Olympus. Sloane wrings her hands together nervously. I'm not good at making friends, but I made a friend in Hayden, and no one was more surprised than me. I don't know how to act in front of people, but somehow that doesn't matter with Hayden. Oh, Sloane? Losing her scares me, Kira. I don't want to be who I was before I met her. Yeah, you would think that would be common knowledge if it were true, which is what makes me question it even more, the thing about Orion. So, yeah, but yeah, I am told that's not his leg. I'm, like I said, not sure I believe it. Sloane starts to cry quietly, her shoulders shuddering. Oh, poor baby. I should hug her or say something encouraging. Okay, so based on Sloane's coding, I'm not sure that trying to touch her is necessarily the best idea. Not without her permission. So, I think I'm going to stick with saying something encouraging. Hayden is strong, Sloane. She'll pull through. Plus, she has us rooting for her, and we make a good team. We just gotta stick together. You're right. Thanks, Kira. Yes. Okay. Finally made a good decision. She wipes away her tears, embarrassed. Oh, baby. And you both turn your attention back to the stars above. They're very pretty. You know, I'm glad you came to the planetarium with me. Maybe I've made another good friend. So we comforted Sloane in the planetarium. Yay! You may be onto something. As you sit together watching the cosmos, feeling small in comparison, you forget all your worries for a while. The next evening, you and Nadia walk at a brisk pace toward the hospital. Nadia holds a cheerful bouquet of flowers in her arms. Oh, that's true. We were her therapist, weren't we? Take a drink. It was pretty serious, too. I couldn't believe the news. Terrible things keep happening, and I have to do something. Oh God, Nadia. See, this is why I didn't want you getting self-defense training. Nadia brandishes the bouquet in frustration, almost hitting a random passerby. Just stop it. Just grab hold of it. Yeah. Grab hold of the bouquet. Hey, careful with the flowers. Those are for Hayden. Sorry. I feel you, but let's just see if they're letting her have visitors now. Why can't we just ask Sloane? You enter the waiting room to see a familiar face talking to the receptionist. That bracelet's great. Where'd you get it? Oh God, Damien, what are you doing? Oh, on vacation in San Juan. No kidding. The sea glass design is impeccable. My aunt actually owns a jewelry store there. I can refer you to her. I'm sure she'd find something special for you. Oh my God, you absolute cad. Leave this poor woman alone. Damien? What's he doing here? I don't know. Why is there glitter up by the TV screen once in a while in this shot? I don't know. Seems like a very odd place for glitter. Out of sight from the receptionist, you signal to Damien and regroup in a neighboring hallway. Perfect timing. I'm trying to see Hayden, but this receptionist is a tough one to crack. She's not letting anyone through. Yeah, it's almost like it's her job to, make sure that people don't go in and disturb the patients. For now. You're here to check in on Hayden? We can say, you finally warmed up to her, huh? Or, all this for me? No. You finally warmed up to her, huh? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Kira. I said I would get to the bottom of this. Keeping tabs on Eros clients happens to fall under that umbrella. Yeah, sure, Damien. Keep telling yourself that. So, what's the deal, Dee? Did you get any info? Yeah, the receptionist accidentally let slip what room Hayden's staying in. Neurology 136, just through that door. I don't think the receptionist would let that slip by accident. Because, again, it's literally her job. More likely Damien just peeked at it on the computer screen, which is supposed to be difficult, but is not impossible. We just gotta distract her and nab her badge for keycard access. Oh my God, why? Oh no. I don't know about you, Kira, but I'm not waiting around for them to finally let us in. Yeah, for once I agree with Damien. I want to see firsthand that Hayden's really okay. Exactly. Yeah, sure, Damien, that's what you want to find out. Oh, wait, for once? We have to play it smart, though. Any thoughts? Literally just stand there by the door and wait for somebody to open it, because that tends to happen. Yeah. You keep complimenting the receptionist while I swipe the badge. Stroking someone's ego almost always lowers their guard. Easy. She recognizes me, dude. People can smell bleh. People can smell false flattery from miles away, Dee. I've had people compliment my art when all they really wanted was a spot in the gallery. We gotta cause a scene. Something loud, dramatic, and flashy. If you can handle that, Kira, I can steal the badge. Oh, whose strategy do you use? Nadia's or Damien's? Honestly, I feel like Damien's probably got more pickpocketing skill, so I'm gonna go with Damien's plan. They're gonna flatter her. I do believe that Damien has more ranks in. God, what is it in D&D? Isn't Skullduggery still in D&D? I think it is. I forget. Sorry, Nadia. I'm gonna have to trust the PI on this one. You walk up to the counter. Oh, it's you again. How may I help you? Well, see, now I'm glad that I wasn't an utter jerk to her last night. I just wanted to say that you juggle multiple phone calls really well. You make multitasking look easy. Oh, thanks. I just had a couple doctors and patients on the line. That's great. Honestly, facilitating better communication between medical professionals and families is so important. Oh, thank you. I agree. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Damien swipe the badge from the edge of her desk. Well, have a wonderful day. You too. Yeah, see, I feel like this was the overall better plan. You meet up with Damien and Nadia as other guests take the receptionist's attention. Never cause unnecessary drama. And that's how it's done. Come on, while she's not looking this way. She's gonna notice her badge is gone, my dude. You swipe the badge and sneak through the door. You walk down the hallway looking for a room marked with number 136. See, if you were really smart, you would drop the badge in front of the door so that it just looked like it fell off her at some point, instead of having the badge on your person where somebody is going to find it. Because we don't need it anymore. So, get rid of it. Should be down here. You rush inside the hospital room to find an empty bed. Oh no! Wait, where's Hayden? Probably in the MRI. Maybe they took her away to check her vitals? No, she'd be in like the MRI or something. CT scan, something like that. You search around for any belongings, but the room appears untouched. Now that's unusual. I swear this is the room the receptionist said. Let's split up and check the other rooms. You quickly scour a few of the nearby rooms, then meet back in room 136. I didn't see her. We should probably hurry. The receptionist arrives with 2 security guards flanking her. See, I told you should drop the fucking badge outside. You idiot! What are you doing? You can't be back here. Oh, well, a doctor left the door open and we just figured it was okay. We got lost. Shit. Searching for something. That's outside in the adjoining building. Security can take you there. Don't know what we were looking for, but okay. Wait, where's Hayden Young? See, we're just gonna let him do it. Yeah, we know she's here. Hayden Young has been transferred to another unit. We cannot disclose her confidential information. Now, if you'd kindly leave, you're disturbing the other patients. Security escorts you outside. As they depart, you glance down at your bouquet of pink flowers sadly. Can't believe this. Something is definitely up. An admin telling us off makes sense, but security popped up out of nowhere as though they were prepared. I mean, I guess that's good for a hospital to have security, but yikes. You don't really think Hayden is gone, do you, Kira? Wow, hey, we are jumping to conclusions. Nadia, we can say, we'll find out whatever they're hiding. I know it. They probably did transfer her. Let's check tomorrow. Or, I don't know what to think. I mean, frankly, I don't know what to think. It feels like so many things are out of our control. All this on top of what's happened with Steve? I'm telling you, it looks like Eros has a really bad business model. This is, yeah, pretty poor. Exactly. 2 disappearances is a pattern. I'm gonna go home and work on my evidence board. And maybe paint on my new canvas while wearing my avocado face mask. I mean, fair. For catharsis. Sure. Nadia places a hand on your shoulder and gives it a squeeze. Stay strong, Kira. I'm just more confused than anything else. You too. Nadia disappears down the subway steps, and you turn to Damien. What do you think we should do? Well, I'll look into what leads we have and we can meet up tomorrow. There are a lot of loose ends to tie up. In the meantime, though, there's no use worrying yourself sick. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I just hope she's safe. Damien takes one look at your despondent face. Despondent. I like it. Hey, I've got an idea to take your mind off things. How about I take you to my classic stakeout spot? How do you have a classic stakeout spot? You're supposed to follow people individually. What? Okay. I can give you some tried and true detective tips. Might come in handy. And it's one of my favorite rooftops looking over the city. It'll be a good break from all that's happened. So, you in? I don't want to. You can join Damien on a stakeout rooftop or say goodnight. Okay, I know what they're trying to do, and it pisses me off. Join them. Because they got, like, the music playing and everything. Let's check it out. You rarely disappoint. You know that, Kira? Let's go. Yeah, I'm a big softie. After a short subway ride to Manhattan, you get up to the roof of an apartment complex with Damien. You let out a low whistle. I mean, it does look like a pretty nice view, I'm not gonna lie. The doorman just lets you come up here whenever you want? I helped him find his missing Boston Terrier, so we called it even. Wow, this guy could lose his job for this, but gosh darn it, you found his dog, I guess. Okay. This building's pretty central, and so many new high-rises are in development, so this became one of my prime stakeout spots. It's like 3 things are good for business: heartbreak, infidelity, and high-rise development. Okay. That's kinda bleak. Doesn't stop it from being true. Damien points across the roof. Me and this place go way back. For instance, that's where I got thrown into a wall. most unceremoniously. Oh, what's the story behind that? I was doing some cheating recon and, let's just say I got caught. I've still got the scars to prove it. Oh God, please don't offer to show them to us. Seems like you've seen a lot happen up here. Dealing with drunken, angry spouses is just one of the hazards of the job. But sometimes I get unexpected clients. Damien points to a nearby building. A foreign royal stayed in that hotel over there. He was sneaking out on dates with a commoner, and someone he knew suspected it. I was asked to keep an eye on him. Wow, I can't imagine what that's referencing. Yeah, it's not direct, but yeah, that's a royal romance reference. So you essentially just watch hookups through windows all day? You creepy voyeur? Hey, I avert my eyes. I prefer to say I'm entrusted with confidential international intelligence. That I'm just blabbing to you on a rooftop. Those two weren't allowed to be together, but they cared about each other. A forbidden affair? That sounds, we can say, sexy or reckless. Oh no, it was totally reckless. Sounds like they could get into a lot of trouble with his family. They could, and they did. Passion is great and all, but they got careless. Did you report them? Get in the middle of a royal family feud? I did my job. I doubt it prevented them from being with each other again. I saw the way they looked at each other. But they could have been more secretive if you ask me. Well, I didn't ask you, but okay. Come on, I want to show you something. You and Damien walk a couple blocks over to Times Square. What are we gonna do next? Take selfies with costumed characters? Ha! Pay attention, apprentice. Let's test your profiling skills. Look over there. Damien nods over at an older woman and a younger man having a heated conversation. It's not possible. You can't get rid of me that easily. They stand close together and talk in hushed, frustrated tones. The man waves his arms around wildly while the woman gestures at her hand. What do you think their relationship is, Kira? I think those two are, we can say, friends having a quarrel, star-crossed lovers, or having a family squabble. Based on the age demographics alone, I'm gonna say having a family squabble. They seem very familiar with each other. Maybe they're siblings fighting over a will or something. Look again. Okay, so I was wrong. The woman gently places a hand on the man's cheek. Oh, Emmett. I wish things could be different. They kiss feverishly in a world of their own as people rush around them. Yeah, apparently I suck. It's fine. Okay, I guess you wouldn't do that with your sister. The woman's trying to end it because she feels it's wrong, but they can't help but want to be together. See the way they keep narrowing the distance between their hands and finding excuses to be close? And how she keeps fidgeting with her wedding ring? I see, that was supposed to be... Okay. Whatever. Ugh! See how they keep finding reasons to get closer to each other? Uh-huh. Damien lightly touches your elbow, drawing your attention to the cab that pulls up next to them. Yeah, exactly. Just divorce her spouse first, then start dating new people. Yeah, that's a much easier way to handle a situation. 62nd and 3rd, please. Upper East Side. So, a wealthy married woman and a younger man find themselves in a conundrum. I wonder how they met. Tinder. Let's be real. The man cries out and slams his hands angrily on the car door, but the driver speeds away. Yeah, run, honey. That is a huge warning sign. Yeah. No, run away. Run away, do it quickly. Yeah, I'm not, no, I'm not feeling sorry for Emmett right now. Nope. Nope. You tear your gaze from the heartbroken man with clearly abusive tendencies and follow Damien back to the rooftop. All this reminds me of a client I once had. He thought his wife was cheating. He did something rash, blew my cover, and messed up the investigation. Things would have turned out okay if he hadn't let his emotions get the better of him. So, what are you trying to tell me? I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've seen love at every stage. In all of its ugly glory and in its hopeful, wide-eyed naivete. Infatuation, passion, jealousy, love. Damien sighs. We'll figure out what's going on with Hayden, Kira, I promise. But through all the ups and downs, there has to be one constant. We can't let emotions get the better of us. We have to play it smart. Damien, we can say, you're right, we shouldn't panic. Easier said than done, or emotions can be a good thing. I'm not gonna go the route of like, oh, let's awaken the, jaded man's emotions. We're not doing that. We're just gonna go with, you're right, we shouldn't panic. Better to be logical about this. Exactly. Well, what happened to that couple? The one with the angry partner? They ended up together, despite it all. They forgave each other, cleared up misunderstandings. I came up here for a job once and saw them sitting on this bench, arms around each other even though it was 20 degrees out. Decided not to disturb them. That must have been really awkward, actually. Damien Nazario, you are a softie after all. You tarnish my reputation and I just might dig up some dirt on you. I have had 4 years of first-hand evidence after all. Anyway, we won't give up our investigation, but there's no use in despairing either. I got your back, Kira. Okay. I should thank Damien, hug Damien, or punch him on the shoulder. Just thank him. Just be nice. So we went to the stakeout rooftop with Damien. Yay! That means a lot. Thanks for taking me up here. No problem. I'm your friend. I'm always here for you. Okay. Sure. I think I might just steal this stakeout spot from you, now that I'm a bona fide detective and all. You wouldn't dare. Fine, maybe we can share. We just need matching trench coats. We'll discuss detective style choices in our next lesson. Together, you look out over the glimmering city, its residents visible inside every glass window, going about their own separate lives. The next evening, your phone rings after you get home from work. Hello? Hey, it's me. Let's meet outside of Hayden and Sloane's apartment. You just keep calling me and asking me to meet you in random places. What the hell? Why? What's going on? I called Sloane and asked if she's been able to check in on Hayden recently. She told me that Hayden's still not allowed visitors. Still? I can't believe that. What does that have to do with going to their apartment, though? Excellent question. There was something off in Sloane's voice. She seemed weirdly insistent that I don't visit Hayden. Yes, we know, she's her emergency contact. She would have already been notified of don't let these people near her because she's, futzing with the programming. I don't know. I just have this gut feeling that she might be hiding something. We should pay her a visit and see what we can find out. See you there in 15. Oh god, now I have to go stop him from, traumatizing poor Sloane. Sloane unlocks the door and sees you and Damien. Kira, Damien, this is a surprise, but not a bad one. What are you two doing here? Hi, Sloane. Damien and I can say need you to tell us what's going on with Hayden now, or want to see if you're doing okay. We're not going to yell at this poor woman. We want to see if you're doing okay. Oh! And that's nice of you, Kira. Well, I'm doing fine. Have a good day. Bye. Sloane begins to close the door when Damien puts his hand on it. Actually, we wanted to pack a bag of Hayden's things and bring them to the hospital. I'm sure after staying so long, she's missing some basic necessities. Oh! Well, actually, yes, that's good thinking. I'm sure she'd want her electric toothbrush. Please, come in. Alright, okay. Of course, we don't know where Hayden's staying, but I'm sure a nurse can pass her things along. Ah, yes. The staff there is competent and fond of lavender-scented hand soap. I'm confident Hayden will receive the bag. Okay. Confident, huh? Have you heard any news, Sloane? No, I haven't heard anything. But everything will work out. The doctors know what they're doing. You and Damien exchange a look. Besides, Hayden has you, Kira. I know she trusts you. A lot. But not in a weird way. Was there a weird way to take that? And she has good reason. It means a lot that you went to the planetarium with me, Kira. Of course. See, we need her on our side. Anyway, I'm running late for my weekly tutoring session. I'm helping some local teenagers with algebra. I love differential equations. That's not algebra, that's calculus. I love them almost as much as I fear teenagers. Holy shit, people, how do you miss that? How? How do you miss that? Diffie-Q is not algebra. It's calculus, which granted, a lot of calculus basically just is algebra. You learn about 3 basic rules, and then the rest of your time is spent doing algebra trying to make stuff that will actually fit those basic rules. But, oh my god, this woman is tutoring people in this subject. She would know the difference between algebra and calculus. I don't know if this is supposed to be a clue. I kind of doubt it because I really don't have this much faith in the authors. But that's a big red flag. if you think that algebra and diffie-q are the same subject. Okay. All right. Cool. Sloane points at a drawer. All of Hayden's things are in there, the top left drawer. She only has one drawer in this entire apartment. Maybe just drop the bag by the door before you go, and I'll deliver it once the hospital contacts me. Yeah, exactly. Someone at Choices didn't edit their work, and oh my god, literally all you had to do was go on Wikipedia, y'all. You don't go, like, literally, differential equations. It's in the name, derivatives. You don't learn derivatives in algebra, you learn derivatives in calculus, usually Calc 1. Because you basically learn it's like multiplication and division. Basically, you learn derivatives and then you learn how to undo them. You learn to multiply and then you learn how to undo it. It's a very similar idea. Ah! I can't with this. No. This bothers me a lot. Sloane waves her arm in a circle, then takes her leave. Damien walks to the other side of the room. So, let's take a look around. You want us to snoop around their apartment? I've been doing some digging. Found out she leaves around this time, like clockwork. This is our chance to find clues. But that's an invasion of privacy. We can say, Sloane's our friend, and that's actually a good idea. Ask them for diamonds to make up for them insulting your intelligence. Seriously, though. Seriously. Fucking Wikipedia, people. Come on. There are no excuses. Ah! Okay. Also, since this is targeted to teenagers are literally taking these classes right now. They would know this too, so nobody at me with this, oh, but it's for teenagers, they wouldn't know. No. Teenagers would know. They would know. Sloane's our friend, or it's actually... Sloane's our friend! We're gonna, defend her. She's your friend. She's my suspect. See, he's gonna do whatever he wants anyway, so it's not like I can stop him. Yeah. Damien starts searching among the cushions. Come on. If I'm wrong, then we just leave. No harm, no foul. But if I'm right, then the evidence isn't admissible in court because we didn't have a fucking search warrant, Damien. You were a cop. What are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Nothing we find here is gonna be in any way admissible because she left us alone. All she has to say was, oh, that was never there, they planted it, and who is anyone gonna believe? Us or her? Oh yeah, her? Point is, he would know better. Honestly, he would. Okay, fine. So, anything in particular we're looking for? The remote control, Stepford Wives style? I don't know. Anything that doesn't line up with Sloane's story. Or Hayden's. You search around the bookcase while Damien opens some cabinets. After a few minutes... Nothing so far. Maybe we shouldn't even be here. There's gotta be something. Let's keep at it. You open up the last drawer and dig through a pile of clothes when you find... It's Sloane's Aeros badge! We shall look at the ID card! Because we are shocked that maybe Sloane doesn't actually work for NASA! Because she doesn't know what diffie-q is! field technician? Sloane is with Eros? We can say, I can't believe this. I knew it. Or, I'm sure she has a good reason for this. I mean, I can believe it. But the question is whether our player character would say, I knew it, or I'm sure she has a good reason. Honestly, we've been acting like we're Sloane's friend, so we're going to continue to act like we're Sloane's friend. I'm sure she has a good reason for this. Maybe it's not what it looks like. Also, again, this isn't admissible, so whatever it is, she hid this from us. She put her badge in a drawer, dude. So, what do we do now? Simple. We need answers, and we just got ultimate access to all of them. Dude, it says field technician. What makes you think she can get much farther than the front door in the actual facility? Damien holds up the ID card, a mischievous smile spreading on his face. Really? Like, Sloane's not gonna report that card stolen and have it shut down immediately, and know exactly who stole it. My guy, what are you doing? Ugh. We're breaking into Eros. Tonight. Oh, I don't know about tonight, but... Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright, so... I will be back a week from today for more Perfect Match Monday, where we will do Chapter 9. And apparently break into Eros. This sounds like a great idea. On Friday, so same time, same place, 7 p.m. Pacific, here on twitch.tv/aromanticace, I will be doing Endless Friday. So it'll be the next chapter or two, possibly, of Endless Summer Book 1, where, God, where are we at in that right now? Every day is 587 years long, y'all. I actually don't know where we are. We are in Endless Summer right now. We just... See, the plane got blown up. Spied on a bunch of people. I forget what we're actually trying to do now. But anyway, we'll find out together on Friday. And like I said, we'll pick up Perfect Match a week from today. So, I guess everybody have a great week. Great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And at least for me, most of Friday. Catch you later.